Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I am hitting up a local church yard sale that only comes around twice a year, and because of that factor and because of the factor of very good prices and very sweet people who run it, I will be sourcing today and I'm excited, a little nervous. Let's get started. Let's see if we can find some good stuff. Let's see if we can find some things that I don't have to have guilt over when I get back. All right, here we go.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.
Well, that was fun. So this is why I stay home. But I have to say that I set myself, like, I only pulled out $50 for this little sale, and that is all I spent. So let me show you what I found. There's a lot back there. Just a few things. All right, everyone, I'm back at the house and it's time to share the haul. I'm really excited about this because, one, I'm trying not to source a lot right now, so when I get to go, I get all really happy about it. But also, this sale is a local sale in my community and the prices are just unbeatable. Now, I did check some things while I was there. However, I don't make a big deal of checking a lot of things because I just kind of don't want to become, oh, that reseller kind of thing. And a lot of the people who run this are just really sweet elderly people, and I don't think that they really know about YouTube or why somebody would be filming, so I just don't really want to rub anybody the wrong way. So let me show you what I've got. I have not checked comps on any of this. That can be cool for the video because we might get shocked when I add the pictures later. I might be putting some emojis. I might be putting some sad face emojis. I have a little bit of a suspicion about a couple things in here and I'm wondering if they're really big. So we'll find out. Let's get started. First thing that I'm going to show you is that I grabbed these two Kohl's Cares plushies. I recognize this little critter, that's right. So I don't get a lot of Kohl's Cares plush, but when there's two of them, it's really fun to do a twin lot. And you can put that in your title. And then somebody who's a fan of these stories would like to get one for their set of twins for their set of twins. And that was what I was thinking with this. They were $1 a piece. And this little guy, he doesn't come up very often on the Kohl's Cares plush line. He's kind of a little bit more rare, I guess you would say. So I picked those up. We have a very adorable real stamp Jurassic Park Triceratops. He's so cute. I don't know if he's vintage. I kind of thought he might be. And I don't want to take up a whole lot of time in the video with trying to figure some of these things out. I don't see a date on him. Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. I can't hardly see. But anyway, I will put the screenshot of him, and if he's vintage, I will write yes or no down here. Okay. This gal, I picked her up very last minute because she reminded me so much of the dolls from my own childhood time. I did do a Google search and it didn't look like anything super interesting. I need to do some more research. There's no tag on her. Oh, I was wrong. There is a tag. Graphics International, James River Corp, 1988, made in China. So there's her little tag. She was $1.50 and she is adorable. She is just so adorable. And see, this is, in my previous videos, I've talked about my emotional sourcing, but for $1.50, I'm not going to beat myself up. I absolutely know that she will sell well because she is in mint condition. She is soft. She doesn't have anything scary on her for a little girl to actually play with. I think she's going to be good. Okay, I have to look this up. I grabbed it because it looked like high quality. I will just show you the tag. I'm not familiar with this brand, but honestly, it was so cute and in such good condition that I thought that if it is an absolute flop, I will use it myself. It's a little mini backpack purse. I believe I paid $2 for that. This one, it was kind of funny because the ladies were kind of discussing, there wasn't a price on it and they felt like someone had messed up and should have put a really big price on it. They gave it to me for $5. I need to do some research, but it is a purse or a laptop bag from this American West company. The information is still in it. I think there was another tag also. Just a really beautiful leather design. I need to do some research once again and see, but I think this is worth the $5 I spent on it for sure. I did get a little Coach wallet. I think this might be like a cigarette bag. Well, it doesn't smell bad, so that's good. Anyway, it was 50 cents and it does seem to be legit Coach. I do need to check because there's something that you gotta know about the way the C's connect, but it seems really quality. I think it's right. I'll let you know when I put that on the screen. Okay, this was fun. So this is a beautiful, it's hard to see in the shot there, 2-piece outfit from Chico's. I love Chico's. Chico's sells really well. This is 100% linen, you guys. It's kind of out of season, but that's okay. We're gonna have more of those seasons. It's just beautiful. It's got a nice little button detail on the sleeves, and it is a, did I say it's a size 2? So there's the tag. Yeah, 100% linen, and the fact that it's 2 pieces, it's a really good size. Size 2 is about a 12, 14, I believe, and I paid $3 for that. This is a fun one. I got a lot of fun stuff today. This is LL Bean. It might be vintage even. I need to look. There's a word for this. She used it when I was purchasing it because they were kind of teasing me. I think these are so cool. I will put the word on the screen when I do the editing because I can't remember. But this is in mint condition, and I know it has some good value from LL Bean. Okay. These were just Wrangler relaxed fit for men, but they are a camo cargo pant. Cargo is really coming back in right now, and they also have some fleece lining. So I felt like for, I believe the pants were $2, so I felt like I could flip that for a good amount. As well as these. Dickies is not something I usually pick up. This is a Dickies brand. But these are the really sturdy carpenter pants, and they're in a good size. The size is 42-30, and for $2, same deal. Now this one I have to look up. I just know that it looked vintage. It looked like a warmer fishing vest for men. The brand is Branded Lion. The tag just looked vintage, and it has this, it has insulation, and it has a flannel lining, and it is, let's see. Oh, I thought it said something else interesting on there. Anyway, I have to look this up, but I think it's going to be good. I paid $3 for that. I just picked up a candle for myself because it was brand new, and candles are so expensive nowadays. I don't even know if Tuscany is a good line, but it is a soy blend candle. Maybe a limited edition. Oh, maybe I should look this up. Anyway, it was like jasmine, midnight jasmine, and it smelled good. So for $1, I grabbed that. And next we have this vintage men's Boston Traders 100% wool, made in Hong Kong, which is a good clue that it is vintage. And it's just in really good condition. It's just a beautiful piece. There's no snares, no holes. Yeah, I'm not sure what I can get for this, but I got a good feeling about it. Okay, I'm gonna skip that last thing for a minute and go into the noisy bag here. I almost didn't get this little guy. It was $1.50, but he is super clean, super soft, and he is from the Disney store, and it is of course Eeyore, with his little tail that thankfully has a ribbon, so, because a lot of times these get lost because they like to make them come off of there. But let's see, I don't see a date. He looks pretty modern, but I just couldn't believe how soft he was. So cute. My older daughter, I did poo for her nursery when she was a baby, and look at me, I'm emotional buying again, but I'm emotional buying for $1.50, and I'm going to put a comp here just to prove to you that that wasn't that bad of a deal. These are something I'm going to have to do some research on, you guys, because I don't know if I have something big or not here. I'm pretty sure these are vintage Nike. They have the really cool splatter and that 90s look, and I need to find out. So they just seem like vintage, and they're in really good condition. The soles are very, they're not worn out very much. So the ID number, oh, you know what? The date on this actually says it was manufactured in 2020 and sold in 2021. So they are not vintage, but they have a vintage look about them. D12618-100. I will let you know. They had the leather toe. I got a good feeling about those. I don't pick up Skechers very often, but when they are in this good of condition and when they are wedges, now this is out of season, but wedges are just very popular. They are a little bit of a small size. They look like they're about a 5.5 or a 6, I'm guessing. Oh, well, let's hope there's a size so I can tell. Anyway, I will add that later, but just in really good shape. And Skechers is popular. It just doesn't bring as much as other shoe brands, but I only paid $2 for those. And these are Clark's Artisan wedges. Just really sweet, really beautiful. They're in really good condition. Again, I can't tell the size. I feel like, oh, there, what does it say? I feel like they're close to the size of the other ones. 6, yeah, but that's okay. Yeah, they're just in really good shape. So, and they're real leather tops, so that's good. Okay, now we're gonna get into some of the glassware that I got. I did snag this. I could tell it was Tupperware. It's the one that does a cup on the top and a cup. I don't even know what the purpose of this is, but I knew it was Tupperware and it was 50 cents. So I need to look up and see what this is called. I do like to pick up Tupperware. I love Tupperware myself, and it doesn't sell for a lot, but it's funny because the Goodwills are trying to overprice Tupperware right now, and they'll have some crappy piece of Tupperware and they'll have like $8 on it. Okay, this is a fun story. Let me see if I can find them all. Well, I'm going to set that aside for a second. This piece, I don't even know what this is, you guys, but I think it's a bird feeder. I might be keeping this for myself. I don't know if it's, yeah, I think you put the little bird feed in there, and I wanted one for my tree in the backyard because I have windows that hang there, and it's just so beautiful. I don't know if it's vintage. I don't know, but I absolutely love it, and it was $1.50. Okay. Digging to the bottom of the bag here. So this was a beautiful candy dish, and I almost passed on it, but I have sold another one from the Goodwill that was similar to this, a little bit bigger, for $25, I believe, and I paid $5 in the Goodwill for this. So for $1, I knew that I was going to be able to sell this for at least $20. It has some interesting bubble detail on it. I need to do a Google search and see. I think it's just glass, but it's just really pretty, and I know it will do well. I don't know anything about this, but it was, I don't even know what I paid for it. I hope it was cheap, probably. It's a Care Bears. I don't know. Is it where you can make the stuffed toy yourself? Butterick, Care Bears, Sewing World. I don't know, you guys. I think you can. The rainbow on Cheer Bear's tummy, the traditional symbol of hope, is also a cheer. Okay. It says stuffed toy. So I think it's a pattern to make your own vintage Care Bear. I might be kind of surprised when I look this up. I'm assuming it's all in there safe and sound. I hope so. I just completely just grabbed it because it was vintage Care Bear, and Kenner vintage Care Bears, they're still very popular, and there are a lot of collectors for that theme. Okay, the ladies were so nice, they wrapped these for me. So this item, I am not sure, you guys. I need to look this up. It was speaking to me of Ellie Smith. So they have a lot of the glass candy dishes, the canisters, the apothecaries. I need to look it up. It has little berries on it, but it's the same color line, so I have a good feeling about it. I know for sure, I don't know, I think I paid $1. I know for sure it will do well. I just don't know exactly what it is, and I will put a picture here so that you will have that mystery solved quite quickly. Okay, this was fun. I paid 50 cents for this, and it's just a little Disney commemorative 100 years Disney McDonald's special little glass. It might not go for a whole lot, but I thought it was fun, and there's a huge fan base for Disneyland, and it has a little McDonald's M's on the bottom. It says 100 years. So I will put a picture up here right now and let you know I paid 50 cents for that. Okay. So the other day we were telling Oliver, because Oliver loves root beer, and he was, I was getting him root beer somewhere. Anyway, I asked him what his favorite root beer was, and he said my favorite root beer is owl root beer. And I was like, owl root beer? Owl root beer? Owl. Oh, you mean A&W root beer? Yes, A&W root beer. So I was telling him about how we used to get these little mugs at the A&W root beer fast food. And I remember going in there when I was little. I wasn't allowed to have a lot of sugar, and going in to have A&W root beer was something my dad liked to do, so that was kind of a special treat for me. And he would always get me the little mug. Well, they don't really do that anymore. And somebody there had them. Oh, I'm emotionally buying again, but this is for us. I am gonna look them up. If they sell for a ton, I might just keep one for him and sell the rest. But what I ended up finding, you guys, was the adult versions too. I think there's 2 of these. It must be a special set because it has the United States A&W. If these are from the drive-in years, they could be worth a lot, but I'm gonna look it up. But we might be keeping these. There's 2 of these and 2 of the small ones, and then in with that, you guys, now we're talking old school. We have just taken it up a notch. Level up, level up. This is probably one of the original A&Ws. It doesn't even have the insignia. It just has the vintage letters. Come on now. Come on now. If you don't get excited about that, I'm really sorry for you. So there's the other little one. And another little one. Oh my gosh. So it looks like I have 3 of the little ones, and 2, and then the vintage little one, and then a big one. So I definitely will be able to sell some of the little ones. And here's the other. Oh, and this has a different insignia on it. I have a feeling these are very old. I'm excited to look this up. I wish I could be you right now and see the information that I'm gonna find about these, because I want to know really bad. Are there good emojis? Do I got some good emojis going on right there? Okay. Alright. I'm making a lot of noise. So I think that is it, except for the very last thing I want to show you. I saw these books sitting there. I don't do a lot of books. It has to be something really worth my time, or something I find at the bins that I know is good. And I knew I could see them from a distance. There's about 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. And I knew they were old, but I was like, look at like the binding is, you can't even read the titles hardly, right? So I opened one up to see what it was, and I saw that it said the 3 Musketeers, and I thought, is this a Dumas set? Alexander Dumas, the author, French author, the author of the 3 Musketeers, as well as Man in the Iron Mask. Those are the 2 that I know and have read. This is a set of his books, and this one is the Count of Monte Cristo. It looks like the Count of Monte Cristo is in a couple of volumes, volume 2, so maybe some of these are in pieces, but I need to look this up, but I have a really good feeling about this. I just want to hop on here really quick, you guys, and tell you that I was looking into the Dumas books, and I was discouraged at first because the comps are all over the place, and books are not my expertise, and you have to be really careful that you don't just sell something that's worth a lot for very little. And as I started to dig deeper, I noticed there was one set that was listed that was the same publisher, which is the only other listing I could find with the same publishing company, and that set, about the same number of books, is listed for over $1,000. So I am going to reach out to some fellow resellers that I've seen on YouTube who do books, and one person in general who I've heard does books that are non-barcode books, which is vintage and antique books, very rare books, and see if they can give me some intel. As I'm talking here, I'm going to kind of flash the pictures of these. Are just beautiful editions The set has the three most famous, the Three Musketeers, and the Man in the Iron Mask, and the Count of Monte Cristo. So the other ones I'm not familiar with, but I need to do some more research as to which ones are the most valuable from Alexander Dumas. But I'm really excited because I think if I just kind of calm down a little bit and do some more research, I might have a good find here. And I paid 50 cents a book for these, so I just wanted to throw that in there. And we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on what happens, okay? Guys, and it's in really good shape. Has a really pretty little vintage signature to the original owner's name and address in New Jersey. So I'm excited to see what these are worth. So that is the haul for today. I got all of these items for a grand total of $50. The total was actually $53, and I was trying to restrain myself by only taking $50 with me. And so the ladies were just, I said, I live over there. I'm gonna go home and get you the $3. And they were like, no, don't worry about it. I am gonna go back and take them the $3 here in a few minutes, actually. Because they just gave me some really great deals and they were so sweet. This is a local church sale, and I just really appreciated their kindness and their wrapping everything up for me and just being very friendly. So anyway, that's the haul. I'm excited to see what I bring from it. I am making a new rule for myself that has a lot to do with my RX prescription for my reselling business, and that is if I do source within a week, it needs to all be listed and in its inventory spot and put away so that it's not adding to my big pile of what I need to tackle. So I'm actually going to start on this today. Thanks you guys for watching. Please click the like button and subscribe if you like reseller content, if you like watching people just find good deals, if you like watching yard sales and Goodwill shopping, bin shopping. That's what my channel is all about. I appreciate you being here. I hope you find the sunshine in your day. It is a beautiful sunny day here in Indiana, and I'm excited about that. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye.
Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand.